Within a few days, Jun's father's condition began to improve. The endless nights at the hospital slowly gave way to mornings at home, where he sat quietly in his chair, weaker than before, but alive and steady. For Jun, relief was mixed with a new kind of silence, the knowledge that his father had returned, yet something between them remained unspoken. When whispers began to spread about his relationship with Soo-yeon and her wealthy family's disapproval, they told themselves it was better to let it go. Yet as they watched Jun return home night after night with tired shoulders and eyes that searched the horizon as if looking for someone he couldn't reach, they realized they had underestimated the depth of his love. He hasn't been the same since she came back, Jun's mother admitted quietly, her hands clutching a teacup that had long since gone cold. It's like he's both alive and dying at once. His father sighed, rubbing his forehead, remembering the countless times he had told Jun to be practical, to think about security instead of dreams. Maybe, he murmured, we were the ones who were blind. Maybe protecting him doesn't mean pulling him away from her. It means giving him the strength to hold on to her. These quiet reflections began to ripple outward, shaping conversations that had once seemed impossible. When Soo-yeon's mother visited a friend, she caught herself listening to a story about a daughter who had married against her family's wishes yet blossomed into a woman filled with joy and resilience. For the first time, she wondered if love, even imperfect and uncertain, might be the one thing capable of carrying her daughter through life's storms. Jun's father, meanwhile, found himself lingering by the studio where his son worked late into the night, watching the quiet devotion in every photograph he developed. He realized then that Jun's love for Soo-yeon was etched into every frame. Not just a romance, but a promise to capture beauty even in fleeting, painful moments. Slowly, these realizations began to bridge the gap between resistance and acceptance. One evening, when the families reluctantly gathered after much persuasion, the atmosphere was heavy, every word weighed down by years of tension. Soo-yeon sat with her hands folded tightly, her heart racing, while Jun sat beside her, his gaze steady but cautious. Their parents faced each other like two worlds divided. Yet beneath the surface, both sides carried the same unspoken truth. They only wanted their children to be safe, to be happy. The silence stretched until Soo-yeon's father finally spoke, his voice uncharacteristically soft. "We have been harsh," he admitted, his eyes on his daughter. "We thought we were protecting you. We thought love meant control. But perhaps we were wrong." His words startled the room, drawing quiet tears to Soo-yeon's eyes. Jun's mother added gently, "And we thought letting go of you, Jun, was the safest choice. But we see now that it only broke you more. Love isn't about shielding someone from pain. It's about walking through it together." In that moment, something shifted. For the first time, the walls of pride and expectation cracked, letting in the possibility of understanding. The parents were not suddenly transformed, nor were all conflicts erased, but the foundation of resistance had begun to crumble. What once seemed impossible, two families from different worlds, each clinging to their version of love, now began to feel like the slow unfolding of grace. Soo-yeon looked at Jun, her hand trembling as it reached for his, and though neither spoke, the tears in their parents' eyes said what words could not. Love, fragile yet persistent, had begun to soften even the hardest hearts.